You know, welcome back to Spirit Chronicles Anime Review, episode number 6. We're here reviewing the last 2 episodes of season 1 for the series. And it has a cliffhanger that will not be resolved for 3 years. Yes, because the first episode of the second season came out just a few weeks ago, at least about 2 weeks ago. Actually, about 3 weeks ago now. Yes, so basically what's going on with Celia is that, well, of course, Rio, him and Aisha proceed to, well, they break into the castle, find out what Celia's up to. Like, for Celia, this is the first time she's seen Rio since episode 3 of the series. Outside basically hallucinated by him, but yeah, she's very happy to see him again, asking if this is what she wants to do, which is basically pulled directly from book 4 of the series. Yes, this happens book 4, and like toward the end of the book, because they skip a lot of stuff here. I would say that it's kind of adapted out of order here, because they put this and leads into book 5, and I think next season probably pick up like the rest of book 4, from what I can tell. So, yeah, that's what she wants to do, and then we like marry the next day, and Charles Andrews is responsible for this, the big dickwad he is. So it's revealed that apparently that the royal family has been stripped of their power for reasons, and Prince Flo has fled the country with Duke Huguenot. As for the reason for this, it is quite baffling the fact this even happened. And of course, Christine basically is still there. And of course, then they have the next day of the wedding. Oh yeah, and it's revealed that apparently Celia is going to be the 7th bride. Yes, bride number 7. And oh boy, basically the first 6 wives are not nice ladies. And apparently, like, oh, because a maid dare interrupt them for talking, like, May was being polite, asked the Princess Christine wants to see her, and, well, and of course they're reluctant. Like, apparently they don't like Christine for some reason, despite the fact she's a freaking princess. So, and apparently it was a lax in, like, authority, which is interesting. Also, in these 2 episodes, it's return of Albert for the first time since episode 2 of the series. Yes, he's back here. He's the king's story. He was a referee last time he was seen. So they have the wedding, which takes up the first portion of book 5. And now, this is something I read online. Apparently, this only adapts like a quarter of basically book 5, but it doesn't finish it. As for the reason for it, I don't know. Maybe they'll finish adapting for the next season of the show. Who knows? So, basically, he basically figures out what the heck is going on. Basically, Rio and Aisha. So, giving Cecilia back this. She gets the nickname of the Silver Bride. So, then of course they create a big show to basically have him kidnap her to flee the country, because she's way too important to him to basically stay there. And halfway, he says pass the baton off to Aisha, who's a spirit, and they basically go into their designated rendezvous point. He, of course, takes on Albert. He has a really good fight with him in episode 12. He flees. And then, like, right afterwards, they meet up with each other. Of course, they're very happy to see each other. They have a talk. And then, all of a sudden, well, I read online, the space-time continuum of this world has opened up for reasons. Oh, by the way, what's going on here? A summoning has happened. Yes, a freaking summoning has happened. And then we cut, and of course, Rio basically is told to basically request. Aisha tells him to investigate because, well, somebody he knows is being there. So, 3 people are summoned in this last scene. Who turned out to be Aish, who they finally have her speak in the series. She is voiced by Sarah Ann Williams. Great voice actress. So, and basically 2 people are summoned here. And who are these people? With Aki and Masito. That's who's summoned here. Yeah, and of course, Sando Masito is voiced by Madeline Morse. Yeah, she's getting a lot of characters to voice. Now, Aki, who is Aki? Well, I'll explain more about her when I talk about season 2 of the show. I should point out, though, she's voiced by Miss Emily Lowe. Excellent. She's a great voice actress. Yeah, and I do love the fact that basically this episode is practically her debut appearance in this one. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Very interesting cliffhanger. I love the ending of this one. Where it's like, okay, so they adapted from, they say they skipped book 4. I think in the way, for book 4, I'd say book 4 was, they kind of rearranged a bit for some reason. I'm not sure why. Yeah, so basically, definitely by this last episode, I definitely say that mostly put 3 is mostly finished adapting. But what about 4? 4, meanwhile, though, I think they may have got like a little bit. I'd say a little bit book 4 and the first portion of book 5. They say book 5, I'd say first portion. It could be like the end. I'd say like the last. I'd say for these last 2 episodes, they probably went through like basically the second half of this book. So my guess is they're probably going to adapt the rest of this book with with next season's show. So it's like, okay, so we have a little bit of book 4 and like the second half of book 5. And they say this was skipped for some reason. I'm curious too, but my guess is they're probably saving this for the very next season of the show, which I'm looking forward to watching that. But that's not going to be next? No. Next is going to be Freya. And I think this might be able to happen. I think I might be able to get to Izurantago's Dungeon 2. And then I'll head back to the series to watch. I think as of right now, I think that excuse me. Yes. All 4 episodes released this most recent season have been dubbed. So I probably finish this up. Now, I was thinking maybe I might head back to now, given basically the titles of these episodes, and given what I read, I'm thinking that season 2 is probably adapting from book 4. Yes, my guess is anyways the book they skipped over in the first season of the show, and now we're adapting it. So, before I end this video here, let's get my final thoughts on the very first season of Seirei Chronicles. I actually enjoy this. Yes, I've read apparently this is one of those anime that does skip plot points. I didn't think it was skipped too much per se. They kept a lot of the important stuff that happened, like Ryo going to his basically the spirit village. I'd say a lot of that was kept in. His visit to his father's home village was kept really good. I'd say his grandparents in the capital of that country was really good too. Latifah basically was really good as well. Celia's stuff was fantastic. I think everybody here did a good job. Yes, Charles Ander is basically a dick. And by the way, when Ryo basically was, before he kidnapped Celia, he basically stomped on the man's spine. He's like, if you move, I'll basically break your spine under my foot. Which, yeah, that's quite interesting. And of course, I'm going to another isekai basically right after this video, which is going to be free, which is going to be interesting. But really love this first season. Can't wait for season 2. I may be able to get back to it tonight. If not, I'll probably get to it tomorrow, which only got 4 episodes. And that's it. I'm caught up, which is nice. So I'll probably add it to my end view schedule. And now, as for how long the season can last for, It's going to last for about, it's overall 12 episodes, season 2. I can confirm that. So, it probably might interview schedule for about 8 weeks. Yeah, probably finish up, I'm guessing at this, probably a week before Freya will. Actually, no, I think finish before Freya. Yes, I'd say about 3 weeks prior, because season, because this current season will be, I think it's like 15 episodes, I think it is. Yep. But yeah, this particular review, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, do the dislike button. Next up is a Freya. Okay? Thanks, Will.